everyone, welcome back to our Unsettled Journey.
Hi, I'm Nikki.
And I'm Matt.
And welcome to our Unsettled Journey.
So hello everyone, hope you're having a wonderful day out there. And today we bring you another adventure from the Adventure Challenge book. So now if you haven't seen our previous videos with this book, we encourage you to go check out our playlist. We have an Adventure Challenge Couples Edition playlist for you to go check out. You can click right up there or in the description below. It's a book full of adventures that you pick at random depending on what certain situation or scenario would like to be in. And it's a scratch off adventure, so you have no idea what the adventure is going to be until you scratch it off. And then you go out and do that adventure. And that is what we're gonna do today.
Once you have a challenge in mind, you can go ahead and scratch it off, which is what we'll be doing today. And if you're interested and like this video, of course, we always appreciate if you do subscribe. And for our viewers and subscribers out there, there is a special promotion that we have with the Adventure Challenge. You can go to their website with our coupon code Unsettled Journey to get 10% off your very own copy of not only the Couples Edition book, but Adventure Challenge has other books as well for families, for friends, and even for solo. So go out there, have some fun, and create an adventure of your own. Now comes the fun part. We are going to flip through the pages and figure out what challenge we want to scratch off and do tonight. We landed on page 28, which is challenge number 46 on the left-hand side of the book. It is titled High as a Kite. You can kind of get an idea on what the challenge will be like based on the icons that the book gives you. For example, it tells you if there is a cost associated to the challenge and what the price range might be if you go out and need to buy any props or supplies for the challenge. It also lets you know the time of day to do the suggested challenge. This one says before dark, and it gives you about 2 to 3 hours to let you know the time that you will spend doing this challenge. So I got a quarter from our jar and we're gonna scratch this challenge off and see what we're gonna do. Get a trash bag or newspaper from around the house. We are going to be building kites. Search the web for how to combine this with other items like string, tape, and sticks to build your own kites. You must fly your kites at least 10 feet off the ground. If there is no wind, you will have to get creative with it.
10 feet's a tall order, don't you think? Okay, so now that we know what the challenge is, let's get to building a kite. Now luckily this is actually perfect timing for us because we're just about to actually leave our apartment, and if you haven't seen that video as to why, click right up there. But anyways, so we are going to gather up some materials that we have just laying about and get to building some kites. Alright, so we found some supplies around the house that we had, and we're gonna just show you what we had for these kites. So obviously some tape and some scissors, necessities. Some trash bags, plastic bags, because that might be a good kite material. And we needed something to like make it a little stable, so we're thinking like, ooh, what could we use? And I just thought of a stick, just literally from the backyard. So we'll see how that works.
We have some string, so hopefully we'll be able to use this to control our kites. And if the sticks don't work out, we figured since we are moving out and getting rid of all our stuff, that maybe the bottom of these plastic hangers could also use as a support for our kites. So we will use these materials and try to figure it out. The challenge does say you can go ahead and use the internet or videos to try and get some ideas on how to even craft a kite, but we're gonna give it our best shot, and we'll come back with the final results.
Alright, so now we are done. Finally, we have put together our perfect kite. And it took a little bit to do, but we're doing the world good by recycling and using these products in different ways, so we encourage you all to do the same. Help the planet out one step at a time. We're gonna go ahead, just briefly describe our kites and what they're made out of. So my kite is made out of a plastic bag, a grocery bag that you get at the store. Like I mentioned, the sticks just from the garden that we found earlier. And some string and some tape, of course. So that's honestly just bare bones of what it is. and we'll see how it flies.
I went with the plastic hanger route for the frame of my kite. So I used a black hanger and a white hanger, and probably very thin, very cheap trash bags. So I'm not sure how it will stand up to everything. I also used tape to reinforce the frame to the fabric, and I also have a string. So it'll be my first time flying any kind of kite. I've never gotten to fly a real kite, so
now we all encourage you to go comment below. Whose kite do you think will make it the furthest, or highest, I guess, in this matter?
Can either of these kites reach 10 feet or more? We're about to find out. This is take number 1 with the trash bag and plastic hanger kite. How do you do it?
There you go. Okay, that was my first attempt. Alright, so now we made it outside, and we did try flying these kites, and unfortunately it's not really the most windiest day on this earth, but we did give it a good shot, and we think that one of our kites has a hole in it. Of course, right now, as we're doing this, the wind picks up, but we gave it a good shot. Definitely not as high as we were expecting, but we really didn't put 100%, you know, into the design and development.
Even if the wind isn't in our favor, this still really was a fun challenge, and we enjoyed making the kites and coming out to the park on a nice day and trying to fly them.
So we thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you all next week.
Bye.
Bye.